Because if you do not do it in a sustainable manner, of course, it's of no value. And so, as chairman of the United Nations, IFAC spoke to me, and it was in 2009, a meeting was called at the United Nations, Chatham House Rules. IFAC was there, World Bank was there, the world chairman of the Big Four, world chairman of Deloitte, IOSCO, the world's great asset owners, asset managers, BlackRock, CalPERS, Norwegian Pension Fund. I was there also as chairman of the GRI. IFAC said, we now see that only 16% of the market cap of a company is made up of additives in a balance sheet according to financial reporting standards. The rest are what is now known as the non-financial aspects or the intangibles. IFAC said we have to accept that to report only on the financials does not discharge a board's duty of accountability. I was able to say, well, to report only on the sustainability issues without the numbers is meaningless. But I went further, and I progressed that discussion over the next few months. To report as companies were then reporting in two silos, financial, according to IFRS in this part of the world. So sustainability report, according to the GRI guidelines then, now standards, is divorced from reality. No company operates on a basis of financial capital in Mumbai, human capital in Delhi, intellectual capital in Kerala. These sources of value creation of how the company makes its money, the relationships between the company and its stakeholders are integrated 24/7, have always been. And they need to be thought of on an integrated basis. The revolutionary immensity of forming the International Integrated Reporting Council under the auspices of His Royal Highness Prince Charles and my being appointed chairman was not the report itself. It's in the thinking. You heard today from Deloitte and McKinsey. Listen to the change in thinking of these two great organizations. Listen how they're advising their clients. 5 years ago, it wasn't like that. The revolutionary immensity of the integrated report is in the thinking. Move away from that silo thinking. Move away from thinking I must do a CSR report. Move away from even a legislated thinking of a CSI. It is not helpful to the company. We require this new thinking. We've got to take that corporate toolbox of yesterday, put it aside. We need a new corporate toolbox. And that new corporate toolbox is the application of mind in the long-term best interests of the health of the company, not the wealth of the shareholder. If we as a board, that collective mind, get it right, the long-term health of the company, it's in the long-term best interest of all the stakeholders. So, stewardship is an ethic which deals with planning how you're going to use the resources of the company and deal with the relationships. Inclusive capitalism is a model whereby it's accepted that how the company makes its money and its impacts, that you have a strategy where there are negative impacts, you will eradicate and ameliorate them, endeavor to do so. Where you have positive impacts on the environment, for example, you will enhance those. The Sustainable Development Goals of 2015 have a timeline of 2030. If we do not achieve them by then, 192 countries, including India, has agreed we will not have a sustainable planet by the end of the century. It is said that we as directors, we as corporate leaders, owe a moral duty to those who come after us to ensure that we fulfill this purpose of adding value, that we endeavor to leave a planet that at least is not in a worse condition than when we found it. I go further. Don't become a betrayer. Don't betray the children of today. Your children, other people's children. They are wholly dependent on you and your decision-making process. It is a betrayal to the children of today and the children of tomorrow if we continue carrying on as business as usual. We cannot do it. We have to change that mindset. Thank you very much for this.